As you guys know, I bought a new project car. This is my 95 Mazda Miata, and I just want to kind of give you guys kind of some ideas of what I'm going to be doing with the car, take you for a little walk around of it, show you what's wrong with it, and just kind of introduce you to my new project car. So first things first, it is a 95 Mazda Miata. It does come with the optional hardtop, which is color matched to the color of the car. And yes, it is the M edition, which gives me a 1.8 liter, 4-cylinder, 5-speed manual transmission and LSD. I am going to take it to a lot of events, and it comes with AC, cruise control, power steering, power windows. It's just really kind of the nicer version of the Miata. So let's take a little walk around and let me show you what all I'm going to be doing with the car, what it's got on it, and introduce you to Project Miata. So first thing I want to show you guys is kind of the interior, and it's a place that I'm going to have to spend a lot of time, but a little bit later down the road. So basically where I'm starting with this car is I'm going to start with a lot of preventative maintenance. This car is an old car. Lots of the rubber stuff like hoses, belts, bushings, all that kind of stuff is kind of shot because it's just old and it's just rubberized stuff. But I want to show you the interior and kind of give you guys a little walk around of what all I'm going to be actually doing to the car. So here we go. Let's take a look. Ta-da! Yes. Interior. So things I love that I'm keeping, of course, this beautiful Royal Grip steering wheel, Grip Royal steering wheel, whatever. Changed out the shifter knob because the one I had was too big and so much leverage, it didn't feel tight. Of course, it needs a cup holder because there are none, but you can use this space right here as a makeshift cup holder, holding the Red Bull. Of course, it needs new seats. These are pretty much trash, as you can see. And here you can see glorious. It is cruise control. It does have rear defroster because it is a functional hardtop, which is really awesome. The radio does not work, so there will have to be a new radio. But other than that, I'm kind of going to keep this color scheme. I am going to change to black carpet instead of the brown, but I'm going to kind of keep touches of this kind of peanut butter in it. So black carpet, but like door panels we're going to go quilted door panels with they're going to be black, but they'll have this peanut butter kind of brown stitching in it. Same with the seats. So we're going to keep a lot of those touches. So that's pretty much the interior. Going to do some gauge changes, and this whole center area here is all going to be kind of upgraded, modernized. So that's the interior of the Miata. Of course, the thing that you guys really want to see is the beast that lies underneath the hood. And here she is. So 1.8 liter. It is dual over cam, which is awesome, and it's a pretty clean little motor. It's a transplanted motor. It's not the original one. This one has about 80,000 miles on it, which I'm cool with. I'm totally happy. So a lot of preventative maintenance going to go into this. That's where a lot of my first-hand work is going to be. You guys saw I had to change out the slave cylinder, which is back in there. I had a heater hose go out over there. So we're going to do a hose upgrade kit. And just make sure everything is really ready and preventative. We'll do all the seals, all the belts, anything that's pretty much rubber in this car is going to get changed out. I am going to go over to a bigger radiator. It's going to be a triple coil aluminum with we're going to get some thin fans in there, making sure that all that's working. Do some other little odds and ends. Probably do a new alternator. Don't want that going out down the road. It does have HIDs, and that's pretty cool. So we'll keep those. Do a strut tower brace, and of course this area over here is asking for me to fill it up with something. You guys can guess what that is, and yes, it's going to happen down the road as well. But for now, a lot of just preventative maintenance, nothing too crazy. But yes, I will be prepping this car for boost down the road. So that means exhaust wise, going with a 3-inch custom exhaust And so yeah, that's gonna happen. So anyway, there is the motor to the beast. 1.8 liter delivery cam, 16 valve. Get that in there, yeah. So yeah, there we go. As far as the body and all go on the car, it's pretty clean. It's pretty straight. The paint job is not super great, but I'm gonna live with it just because I'm gonna track this car some, so I'm not you know, insanely worried about that. You see I have drift stitches. See the drift stitches. So yeah, we do have some little drift stitches because that lip was broken. And thanks to my buddy Josh, he let me kind of rock these wheels. I don't drive this car every day, so he's letting me borrow these wheels because the other ones were so bad that I had to shake when I went down the road. Does have some little side skirts and all, but we're gonna go wide body with some fender flares and replace this with a little bit nicer stuff. Back end's gonna change a little bit. We're gonna upgrade to a more modern LED type tail light. And as you can see, this exhaust is not the greatest either, so we're going to get an actual muffler. Probably going to go with HKS muffler, and then, like I said, a custom 3-inch exhaust all the way back. And wheels, we're going to have 3 setups for wheels. So as you can see, these are little 7 inches here, 7-inch wide wheels and tires, and we're going to go wider. Probably, I don't know. I'm thinking like 9s, 9.5, 10s. I like that Workmeister SP1 style, so that's something along that lines. I may go with a Rota though, just to save money. And but other than that, nothing super crazy. No Rocket Bunny. Sorry for the Rocket Bunny fans, but no Rocket Bunny or anything like that, because it's going to be track made car. Don't know if I'm going to change the front out or not. I've talked to a few guys. I like the way it looks now, so it's definitely gonna be wider, need a wider stance. Show you guys the trunk. It's gotta have a lot of work back here actually, which is kind of strange. So oh, it stayed up. Usually I have to hold the trunk, it doesn't stay up, so that's got to get fixed for sure. As you can see, this was from whenever we had the heater hose blow out. I just kind of kept this in case that ever happened again and I needed some water or something to get me some coolant, keep it cool. As you can see, this battery is supposed to be mounted over there, and it's not. It's just chilling here, sitting here, and this is bad. So we got to do some maintenance there. I'm going to. This isn't really rusted out. It's just dirty. A lot of people might say that and be like, "This looks rusty." It is kind of a rust color, but you can see it's not bad. I'm gonna clean that up, spray this down, get it all sealed up, because you can see it's a pretty clean car. Everything's good, nothing terrible. I've got some friends who are gonna kind of help me with this trunk, kind of seal it up, make it a little nicer, mount the battery the way it's supposed to, and then all this will be enclosed here. We're gonna build a custom enclosure. I don't know if we're going to fiberglass it or not, but definitely carpet it. Probably just carpet, no fiberglass, nothing crazy. It's not a show car, but yeah, it's just going to wall this off, this trunk space, so you don't see all that stuff. And but the trunk needs some attention, which is normally an odd place. But new carpet, custom little wall, mount the battery, and fix the ground wire. That sucks, right? So anyway, there you go. So that's it for today. It's hot out here, Mississippi weather, and I'm squinting and looking crazy. Just want to show you around the car and let you kind of know some of the stuff to expect. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and stay awesome.